Hello guys, welcome back to another class of Learn to Explain. This is the class of pre-calculus and today we will introduce lecture 5, which is all about square and cubed of binomials. Okay, so the objectives of this class is to introduce the sum and difference of square binomials and cube binomials as well as define the roots of polynomials. Okay, so you may be asking yourself what the word binomial means. Binomial is just a polynomial with two terms. This is important to emphasize right here. It's just a polynomial, but a binomial, as bi means, is two. Okay. So let's start. Let's start introducing the sum and difference of square binomial. Okay. So squared, we already know we're talking about power of 2. Right? And binomial, as I just said, is a polynomial with two terms, 1 and 2. Okay, so here the good thing is that we have the equation. Remember that in previous lectures we were talking about factorization and how to go from the polynomial to the factors. Now we go from the factors to the polynomial. It's basically expanding the polynomial, in this case the binomial. Okay, and the equation says a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. It's just a matter of applying the equation. I will recommend for you to know this equation, to memorize this equation, so you can be able to apply it in every single situation. It's very easy. It's just the first term square plus 2 times the first one times the second one plus the second one. Okay, so let's do it here. The first thing is to identify what is A and what is B. You have to pay attention of the sign. Here, if you have a plus, then this term in the middle is plus. If you have a minus, then the term in the middle is minus. Okay, so let's expand this binomial. This will look like 2x squared, right? Because 2x is our A term, plus, because we have a plus, 2 times A times B. So 2 times 2x times 3y plus b squared. Our b will be 3y squared. And now we just have to solve for this. It will be 4x squared plus 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12 xy plus 9y squared. And this is how we solve the sum and difference of square binomial, just by following the equation. Okay, so now let's see the sum and difference of cubes. We also have an equation right here. If you look closely, we have also terms A and B, but now each of them is to the power of 3. Okay, so what does it mean? That when we have an example like this one that we have right here, the 27y cubed plus 8, we have to calculate the cubic root of each term to get the value of A and B. What do I mean with this? Okay, so we have the first term right here, A cubed, which is right here. But we don't want A cubed, we want the value of A. So we just equal these two. We say 27 y 27 y cubed is equal to A cubed. Then we just cube root of both sides, and A is equal to 3y. You see that we are not interested in A cubed, we are interested in A alone. And we do the exact same thing with B cubed. B cubed is equal to 8. Then the cubic root of A is just 2. Okay, so we have the value of A and the value of B. Now, with these two values, we just solve or expand the binomial. And the equation says A plus B. What is A? 3y plus b, b is 2. And then we have a squared. What is a for us? 3y squared. And then you see here that the sign changes. Okay, so when we have a plus in our binomial, we get a minus here. So alternates. So here now is minus. A times b. A is 3y and b is 2. Plus b squared. That will be 2 squared. And now we just have to solve the binomial inside of the square bracket. We have 3y plus 2. Then 3 squared is 9. Y squared minus 6y plus 4. And this will be the answer of this expansion, or how we solve the sum and difference of cubes. And finally, let's introduce the binomial cubes. Okay, so for this one, we have the binomial and the cube is affecting the entire parenthesis, as we can see right here, right? And we have two cases, when we have the positive and when we have the negative. When we have the positive, the entire expansion has positive in every single term. And when we have the negative, we start alternating, starting with positive. So positive, negative, positive, negative. And a trick for you to kind of memorize or know how to apply this expansion will be to first write down the first term and the last term cube. Okay, so the first term cube, and then way over here, the last term cube. Then we write down 2 times 3ab. Okay, so 3ab here and 3ab here. And now for the first 3ab, we square the a, and for the second 3ab, we square the b. And now we deal with the sign. If it is positive, then everything is positive. But if this one right here is negative, then the signs change. Let's see how they change. We start with positive, then negative, then positive, then negative. We can see in this equation right here. Okay, so with this in mind, let's solve this example to x minus 1 cube. And as I told you before, let's write down the first term and the last term cube. Okay, so the first term right here is 2x, so we do 2x cubed, and way over here we do 1 cube. Then we write down 3ab 2 times, so 3ab and 3ab. And now for the first 3ab, we square the a, so we square in this case the 2x, and for the second one we square the b, so the 1. And now we deal with the sign. Since we have a minus right here, then we know we have to alternate starting with plus. So the signs will go plus for this first one, minus second one, plus third one, minus fourth one. And this is the expansion. The only thing left is just to solve it and apply the powers to the terms. So for example, 2 cubed is 8x cubed minus 2 squared is 4 times 3 is 12x plus 1 squared is just 1 times 2 is 2 times 3 is 6, 6x minus 1. And this will be the binomial expansion. Okay, so now let's do some exercises to practice these 3 equations on how we can expand the binomial.